Hello and welcome to Unpacked Hospitality. I'm Alex.
And I'm Hannah. Hi, everyone.
Hannah, in our last housekeeping episode, we learned how to clean the bathroom perfectly. I even bought protective gloves. Today, I cleaned my own bedroom. I threw away all my old magazines and I threw my important business papers in the trash. Now my room is perfectly clean.
What? You threw away your important papers? Alex, if you do that in a hotel, the guest will be very angry.
I'm joking. I know we must be careful with the guests' things, but how do room attendants know what to throw away and what to keep?
That depends on the status of the room, Alex. Today, we are talking about the big difference between cleaning a checkout room and an occupied room.
To learn the rules, our reporter Sarah is talking to Mrs. Miller, an executive housekeeper. Let's listen.
Listen carefully for these words: turnaround, defrosting, and privacy.
Hello, Mrs. Miller. When a guest is leaving today, we call it a checkout room. What do we do first?
Hello, Sarah. Yes, for a checkout room, we must prepare for a new guest. Sometimes the hotel is full and we need a quick turnaround. If the guest is still in the room after the checkout time, we politely excuse ourselves and begin cleaning. What are the steps for a checkout room? We turn on all lights to check the bulbs. We open the blinds and windows for fresh air. If the room has a fridge, we turn it off and leave the door open for defrosting. We remove all dirty towels and rubbish. If there's a room service tray with old food, we cover it with a napkin and put it in the corridor.
What if the guest is staying for another night, an occupied room?
That is very different. In an occupied room, we must respect the guest's privacy. Don't be nosy. Never throw out their magazines or newspapers.
What if their business papers are all over the desk?
Do not touch them. Just empty the waste bin. Always replace items exactly where you found them. Hang their clothing up nicely. Take special care of their things.
Can we use the guests' bath towels to clean the bathroom?
No, never. All cloths used for cleaning must be from the housekeeping trolley.
That is very clear. Thank you, Mrs. Miller.
Wow, cleaning an occupied room is like a secret mission. You must not move their things.
Exactly. Let's look at the vocabulary. Mrs. Miller said sometimes the hotel needs a quick turnaround. Turnaround.
A turnaround is the time it takes to clean a dirty room and make it ready for a new guest. A quick turnaround means you must work fast because the new guest is waiting in the lobby.
Next, she talked about turning off the fridge for defrosting. Defrosting.
Defrosting means melting the hard ice inside the fridge so it can be cleaned properly.
Finally, she said we must respect the guest's privacy. Privacy.
Privacy means keeping someone's personal life secret and safe. Being nosy means looking at things that are not yours. A good room attendant respects privacy and is never nosy.
That is right. Okay, listeners, it is time for our quiz. Let's see if you remember the rules for a checkout room.
When a guest leaves a dirty room service tray with old food on the table, the room attendant must put it outside in the corridor.
Here is the question. Before putting the dirty room service tray in the corridor, what must you use to cover the old food? A, a pillowcase, B, a clean towel, C, a napkin.
Do you remember what Mrs. Miller said? Is it A, B, or C? Please write your answer in the comment section below.
Yes, comment below. We want to see who was listening carefully.
Now, let's recap the vocabulary from today's episode. First, turnaround, making a room ready quickly for the next guest.
Defrosting, melting the ice in a fridge.
And privacy, respecting a person's personal things and space.
That's all for today. Always respect the guest.
See you next time on Unpacked Hospitality. Bye!
So long.